Hello, you guys. How are you? I look so pale. I hardly have any makeup on, but it's okay. How are you guys? It's been a minute since I've been on YouTube. I've missed you guys. I've just been busy launching my cookie course and so on, so on. So, but it hasn't been too long. It probably has been like 2 weeks, I think. All right. So today we're gonna be trying out a new brand of candy coloring that came out. Hi, Maribel. And I have not tried them myself. I just have the chocolate melted already right here. And I'm probably going to have to lower it just a little bit more. I think you guys were able to see. Okay, we're going to give a few minutes for people to come in. Okay, so the other thing that I have 3 different types of chocolate here. And I just did this so I can experiment with the candy coloring if it works well on certain chocolate. But so I have Ghirardelli. Okay, Ghirardelli. I already have it melted here. Ghirardelli melts really, it melts well. The only thing it's a little bit on the expensive side. It does taste good it tastes good. I don't like the way it dries sometimes. But yeah. Okay. And the next one is the one that Michaels is carrying now. A lot of you guys told me that you guys tried it already. This is my first time ever melting it. It is Sweet Tooth Fairy. They're called meltables. All right. This is a new brand that Michaels has been carrying. I don't know how long now. I got it a couple of weeks now. So a lot of you guys like it, but it melts. It's okay. It's on the thick side for me. Hi, hi, Melinda. Hi, Medium. Hi, Danielle. Hi, Anna. Okay, so it melts okay. I don't know. Honestly, to be honest, I think, Medium, you told me you had tried it before, right? You told me you had tried it. So, to be completely honest, I got this a couple of weeks ago, and it was sitting in my baking rack right there. So I don't know if it's because it had been sitting there for a couple of weeks now, that it seems smooth, right? But it's thick. Like, I can feel it on the thick side for me. But I don't know if that's just because I stored it the way I stored it, or that's the way it melts. So if anyone has tried it, can you let me know? Because a lot of you guys told me you guys like it. But for me, this is thick. Like, don't get me wrong. It's better than Wilton, but it's still on the thick side. Okay, let's move on. And then I have 2 right here. I did it melt really good for me. Yours looks a little... Okay, thank you. Maybe it's the way I stored it.
Hi, guys.
Okay, that's Emma. And this is Merkin Super White. Okay. I did not melt it live, so you didn't miss that part. If you are having issues melting chocolate, I have a whole live on that. It's literally over an hour, and I show you guys how to melt your chocolate, how I melted, what can go wrong, so on, so on. It's literally a whole live. I'll leave it in the description once we're done with the video. Okay, so let's move on. So I'm going to try to remember to pick up and then put it on top of the Ghirardelli, or this one on top of the, the packaging. If you guys see that I don't do that, call me out on it and let me know, Dinera, you didn't put it on top. Because then it's going to get mixed, and then, I guess this one I can know that, it's this one because it's on the thick side. But these 2, they kind of look similar. Okay, so let's talk about the candy coloring. All right, so they're called Color Mill. They're from Australia. And Adricel from Chocolate Hustler, she's the one that did I think a live on it, a story on it, and she really liked it. So I was like, I need to try them out myself. So I ordered a bunch to make it worth it. So this is what the bottle looks like. It is tiny compared to the regular ones that we are used to, the regular candy coloring. Let me just bring one so you guys. So these are, trying to find the ounces. I think these are 2 ounces. So these are 2 ounces. These go for about $6 to $7 depending where you buy it. Okay, so there are smaller. This is, it just says 20 milligrams, I think. I don't know. But yeah, it's tiny. Okay, it's like the gel colors of AmeriColor and Chef Master, you know, the gel ones. Literally the exact same size. Okay? So let me look at my invoice. This is not sponsored by any. I bought it myself. And I have the receipt somewhere so I can show you guys. Alright. So when you go to the website, I'll leave a description of the website if you guys, let's see how this goes and you guys are interested in ordering. I'll leave that link. But it's on Color Mill on Instagram. So these go for $7.95 for this bottle here. It is in Australian money. So when you check out, it is Australian money. So right here it tells me my total is $115. You guys probably can't see that, but $115 for, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 10 of them. And shipping is a little bit high, but they did get here pretty fast. They got here probably like within 7 days. Actually, even less than that, honestly. It was less than a week. So that's good. I love that. So if you guys are like, what's the difference between USA money and Australian money? I Googled it. So 114 Australian money, it is about $75 USA money. I looked up how much is $7.95 Australian money to USA money. It's about almost $6, about $5.90 something. So they are more money than these, okay? Because they're basically the same price, but you're getting way more here than here. But we're going to find out how much of this do we really need. That's what I'm curious about. I have not opened them. I have not tested them myself. This is literally me doing it in front of you guys. So I had asked you guys on Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you guys came across my YouTube. First of all, this is a live, okay? There's no editing. There's no nothing. So it's going to be a long video. Second, it's the same name here on YouTube. You can find me on Instagram. So Dani's Dulce Confections. Okay. I asked you guys on Instagram what colors you guys want me to try out live. And you guys, of course, went for the bold colors, the dark colors, because that's something we struggle with. When we use candy coloring and stuff, we need a lot of it, and it thickens up our chocolate, so on, so on. So I understand why you guys went for the dark ones. All right, so live, we're going to be trying out navy. We're going to be trying out green. And we're going to be trying out raspberry. Okay. And I also mentioned about the booster. Okay, so this is a booster color enhancement. Okay. This on the website, it says that it does several things. So honestly, I'm curious to find out what it really does. It makes your colors, if you add a little bit of this, it makes your color more, I messed up in my story and I couldn't say it, more vibrant. So it makes them, more bold. You can use it on buttercream, it says, candy coloring. It can also be used to thin out your chocolate, like in case like this one. I think that's what I'm going to do with this one, because this one's a little bit on the thick side, honestly. So I'm going to add a little bit of this and see if it thins it out, because that's what it says it does. The other thing it says that it does is that we can use this right here is gel color, Chef Master gel color. It's burgundy wine. So what it says it does is you can use gel color on chocolate, add a few drops of this. So you add 1 drop of this, 3 drops of this. That's what it says on the website. Okay. So I have tried other products. I've tried AmeriColor. I don't know if it's called Flow Coat or Coats, something like that, where you can use it supposedly for you to be able to use gel colors, but that never worked for me. It always gets specks. It just doesn't combine well. So I'm going to be trying this one out live to see if this works or not. Okay, enough talking. So let's start with green. So I'm gonna do Ghirardelli. Ghirardelli, I'm gonna do it green, okay? Hello, hello. All right, so to prove to you guys that it is not, I have not tried it, so it's sealed, right? And I saw they said that she didn't like because they're really like tough to open, so I got a scribe. I was prepared. I'm just gonna take it off, but it doesn't come off in one little. So I agree with her where they need to make these better. I say better, but then we get a complaint because everything seeps out because they're not tightly closed. But honestly, this is kind of hard to take off. With the next one, I will put gloves on and see if it's easier that way. Because right here, look, it's still like everything's there. It's really hard to open it up. Maybe because I did it from the middle. But lesson learned. I'm going to put the cap back on. And we're going to try it. All right, so this is not lime green. It's not light green. It says green. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit. Just start. So I'm going to do 1, 2 drops. By the way, this right here is less than a pound of chocolate. This right here is 10 ounces. Okay, so it's a little bit less than a pound. So I'm going to mix that and see what we get. What I'm looking for is how much do I need and does it thicken up my chocolate? That's the 2 things that I'm looking for. I do have cake pops here that because I know you guys want to see how it dries. So I came prepared for you guys. All right, so this is what we got with 2 drops. And it's still pretty thin. It didn't change the consistency. What happened, Emma?
Can I get the paper?
No, I'm using it. Where's my phone at? Go ahead and take it. Okay, so let's add 3 drops now, because now I can tell it's gonna need pretty much a lot. Not a lot, but it's gonna need more than
2 drops.
All right, so we did 3. There's 3 in there. Okay, I'm gonna mix it. Are you guys working on orders? What are you guys doing? I know it's Friday night. I have one more order to work on. It is hot today in California. I don't know where you guys are at, but it's hot here. I had the AC on, but then I don't want my chocolate to get hard super fast, so I turned it off, but now I'm sweating. All right, and that's what we got. Okay, so it didn't change the consistency. It's getting there, but we still need a lot more, I think, to get like a really bold. I added maybe like 3 drops, 3.5. All right. It's still super smooth. It did not ruin my chocolate at all. It didn't make it thicker. But honestly, Chocolate Chameleon, the green one, does this for me, where, you know, it melts pretty good, but I do need a lot. Let's keep pouring in. I did add a lot now. No orders this weekend. My best friend. I didn't get to read the rest. I need to get my phone out so I can read your comments. I look super pale. Okay. It's not the green that I see here. You know, right here it looks like a leaf green, like very dark green. Right here I'm getting more of a, I don't know, like a dark green, like not bright. I don't know if that makes sense, but I like it. Honestly, it's super smooth. And I will taste it because I know what you guys are saying or thinking. Did it change the way it tastes? Because you're adding a lot. I'm gonna keep going just a little bit. I don't want to waste too much time. Honestly, I'm not gonna do nothing with this chocolate, but I want to add just like that much. I think I like it better than the chocolate chameleon green. I don't know. It is more bold. Now it got brighter. Now I'm getting a bright green. Now, honestly, right now, it's getting close to like a Ninja Turtle green, which is one of the hardest greens to obtain. So, I'm gonna stop there. But I'm pretty impressed. I vote, when it comes to like green, so this one here, I don't like Chef Master Green. Chef Master Green will ruin my chocolate. So I do the chameleon green. I like this one better. Just because it gave me like a bolder green, and it just looks, I don't know. It looks like a prettier green now that I added more. So, all right, I'm gonna stop there. Actually, I'm gonna grab a cake pop and we're gonna dip one before it sets again, and then I'm gonna have to melt it again. All right, so I have a cake pop, and I know it looks weird. You're gonna be like, what the heck? What flavor is that? It's carrot. All right. So, and I will taste it. So I'm gonna put it here, and I'm gonna set it here so it can set a little bit. I will taste it. I'll grab a stick. It tastes just like chocolate. I don't taste any like nasty stuff. It tastes just like chocolate. So that's awesome. Okay, let's move on. While we're waiting for that to set. Alright, so this one here is this one here from Michaels, the new brand that came out. For this one, I do want to add a little bit of that booster thing to see if it helps it thin it out a little bit, because it's too thick for me. So let me put gloves on and let me open it the other way and see if that works better opening it. Okay, so it is Color Mill Booster. So once again, it is not open. I've not tried it. They are tough to open. I don't know if it's because I have nails. I'm tempted to just go like that, but imagine I get it over. I'm gonna do it. Okay, no, this is not gonna work. I'm gonna use my my scribe again. I'm trying to clean it off because it has green on it. Do you guys have any ideas on how to open this? I'm gonna leave it like this. I don't want to struggle too much, but it has an opening there. I'm gonna give it a shake because it does say to shake them, and I didn't shake the green one, I think. It still didn't ruin it. It was fine. Okay, so I'm gonna add some. Let's add 3 drops. So 1, 2, 3. It has like a brown color. You guys can see it there. Alright, so let's see if this helps it thin it out. It still feels thick, but I feel it a little bit better. A little bit. I'm gonna add 3 more, 4, 5, 6. Added 6 drops. like 6 drops. Okay. Emma! I'm gonna have Emma melt it just like 10 minutes or so. I mean 10 minutes. 10 seconds because I want to make sure that it's not because it's setting already. Can you put it in the microwave for like 10 seconds? Just put 30 and then stop it at 20. Okay, while she's doing that, I'm gonna come in here and see if it already set. It's actually still wet. I'm telling you guys, it's like humid, nasty today. At least in my household it is. It's fine, just bring it. What did you stop at?
22.
Oh, she'll only do 8 seconds. It's fine. Gracias. Okay, so it still feels thick. Do you guys vote to keep using? Do you guys want me to keep trying to see if it really helps thin it out if I keep adding more? Let me know if you guys want me to keep adding to see if it helps. Right now, it still feels thick to me. So I already added maybe like 9 drops total to this little bit of chocolate, and I feel like it didn't do much. Alright, so I'll wait for your comments. I'm gonna just go for it. If my cake pop falls, then it falls. I was gonna say YOLO, but my kids are like, Mom, no. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. This is Ghirardelli once again. I gotta keep an eye on it so it doesn't fall on me. Thank you, Anna. I will add more drops. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that drying there. And then we'll see how it dries. And if it dries shiny, if it dries chalky, if it loses the color, so on, we'll keep an eye on it. So I'm gonna add a lot more just to see if it does anything. So I added, this is the last one that I'm gonna add to see if it does anything. It does help. It does help. I can see it. Now that I added more, it still needs more, but it does help. You'll probably need to use a lot if your chocolate is really bad. But I'm gonna stop here because now I feel it lighter. Okay, I'm not talking, I know it's super smooth. That I'm not, saying it's not smooth. It is super smooth, but it feels thick. And when you don't want to do cake pops with thick chocolate because it'll just pull it down. But it does feel lighter. Okay, so I'm not gonna continue to add more because I want to save it for other stuff that I want to try. So it does help, but you'll probably need a lot, especially if your chocolate is really bad. You'll need a lot of it. Okay, so now let's color it. So let's do raspberry. Let's do raspberry on this one. Okay. So I'm gonna try to open this baby again. I'm just gonna do this again, definitely the cap thing needs a better way to open it. All right, so I'm gonna add a lot just because I know I'm gonna need a lot. Okay, so I added that much. Okay, and we're gonna. Ooh, this is a nice color. It's like a pink. I was gonna say it's like a pink, but like red. And I was like, wait, it's raspberry. It looks like raspberry. It's a nice color. I bet you're not gonna be able to see it on the camera. Hold on. But I love this color. It's such a pretty color. Okay. Definitely buying raspberry again. Let me keep mixing it. Okay, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it there, but it's an amazing color. I know it looks pink, but it's not pink. It has like a purplish. It's like a fuchsia. This looks like a fuchsia color. And you guys know when I have to do fuchsia, I have to use red, I have to use pink, a little bit of purple. But it's like, I don't know, I really wish you guys can see this color in person. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful color. All right, I'm sold. I'm sold. Okay. And it didn't thicken up my chocolate again. It stayed the way it was. I love this color. It is a beautiful, okay, I'm gonna stop saying that. Okay, let me grab a cake pop. And these cake pops are not for anyone, okay? So I'm gonna let it dry. And we're gonna wait. I honestly, okay, let's wait. Let's wait for the navy. I know you guys are like, let's do a dark color. But honestly, this, I'm already like, for sure I'll order more of the raspberry, for sure. Okay. I'm going to put this here. And we're going to wait for that to dry. This is still wet. And it's probably because my house is humid. But I didn't get no elephant skin, which is awesome. Okay. Emma!
Did you call me?
I called Emma. Yeah, can you put this in the microwave for, just put it on and I'll tell you when to stop. Okay, so the next one we're going to do Merkin Super White and we're going to do the navy. So let's see how this goes. A ver, let's see if we get a dark color.
Come on, stop, Mom.
Okay, stop. Ooh, I'm hot. I'm gonna need you to do this one too. Do the rest, whatever is there.
14.
Yeah. Okay. Did you take my spoon or I don't have a spoon?
I have a spoon.
Never mind, I have one here. Okay. I'm gonna put this to the side. Right, so this is just super thin. So we're gonna go for it. Okay, I'm gonna start with 3 drops. Okay.
Okay.
And once again, it's less than a pound of chocolate in here. Okay.
What color is it?
It's navy. All right, 1, 2. Okay, so I added 3. Okay, 3 drops. Okay, let's see. Okay, I got like a light. How do you call that color?
Baby blue?
No, it's not baby blue. It's like a, I don't know how to say it. Okay, so I have a blue. I know you can't see it, but it's a blue. I'm gonna keep adding more. I'm gonna add a lot because now I can tell I'm gonna need a lot. So I added that much. So definitely you're gonna have to add a lot to get a dark color, but it's not ruining my chocolate. It's still super thin. And I know that I'm not mixing very well, but you guys, you know, it's just to move it over.
Oh, you hurt my toe.
All right, so this dried already. It didn't dry, so maybe it's because it's Ghirardelli. I'm gonna say it dried a little funny, not what I'm used to with Merkin Super White, but I did tell you guys that Ghirardelli melts a little weird for me. But the color's still there. It's just that it looks a little weird. I don't know how to explain it, but it dried como, I don't know how to say it in English, but como opaco, like kind of like dim. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know what I'm saying, but it's not shiny. Kind of like matte. Yes, thank you. Kind of like matte. It dried kind of matte, but not like chalky, not like white and all that. No, you can see the green. It's still a good color. So I'm gonna add a lot just because I do want to find out how much do I really need. So I added a lot in that. So definitely you're gonna need a lot, because honestly I'm not getting that dark color yet, and I added a lot already for a little bit of chocolate. So I'm gonna keep adding. Let's see how much it takes, and does it really get dark. Maybe if we add a little bit of black, but I kind of wanted to see what it gives me with just using the coloring. It's giving me the same that I thought with the green, and then I was like, it's not really getting dark. It's kind of getting like, right there it looks like a pretty blue. Like right there it looks like a royal blue, like a Dodger blue, but it's not. Here it's not a Dodger blue. It's almost a Dodger blue, but not there. It's more darker. I don't know how to explain with these colors what I'm getting. With the raspberry, I don't know. It's super bright, super vibrant. This is, it's like a quiet tone. I don't know if that makes sense. Like it's a quiet. I just want to see what happens. Like if I'm really gonna get a dark blue if I add a lot. I'm like, but I guess we're at navy blue already. It's just not what it looks like here, but we're there. It just took a lot. But the good thing is that it didn't thicken up my chocolate. It's still, the consistency is still super, super thin. Which is awesome, honestly, because I know Chef Master Blue, the dark one, it will thicken up your chocolate if you use a lot of it. So for me, this is, I guess I'll just have to be with, you know, when I get dark colors like a navy blue, I will have to charge a little bit more, because I know that I'll have to order this bottle and it's going to cost me a pretty penny. But just adjust my prices to, you know, to that. But overall, honestly, they're good. These colors are great. Okay, so I'm going to dip this one because this is already setting again. And this is my thick one, okay? So this is honestly on the thick side, so I'm scared to dip that, but we're gonna go for it. Y si se me cae, pues se me cae. And I do want to comment on something. Hold on. Let me concentrate on this so it doesn't fall. And I know somebody answered already, but yes, the stand is from Casey Bakes. I love this color. Such a pretty color. And I didn't add, like I added a lot, but not a lot. So I'm happy with that. Okay, the other thing Adricel had mentioned, that I did add a lot. It's not a Cinderella blue, no. This is not a Cinderella blue, no. This is already a navy blue. This is a navy blue. Right there it looks like a Dodger blue, but in person it's a navy. It's already darker than a Dodger blue. I was gonna tell you guys something. Oh, Adriana mentioned that she didn't see a lot of bubbles, and she uses Merkin Super White as well. And she said that she didn't see a lot of bubbles when she added the candy coloring. And right now that I'm paying attention to it, I did a lot of stirring, and I did add a lot. And honestly, the bubbles are non-existent, which is pretty cool. Because Merkin Super White does tend to have a lot of bubbles, especially after you stir it so much. But right now, it's just beautiful. All right, let's dip. Then we're gonna do the last one, which is adding the gel color. So. Did I answer about the stand? Did I say this? Okay, I know somebody answered, and then I said, well, did I say that in my head? Casey Bakes. Okay, so I'm gonna wait there for it to dry, and then we're gonna dip. All right, moment of truth. What do you guys vote for? Do you guys think it's gonna work or is not gonna work? If you guys came in late, if you don't know what I'm talking about, we're gonna be adding gel color, which is a big no to chocolate because it'll thicken it up. It'll ruin your chocolate because it has water. So this booster color enhance, it's supposed to help you use gel colors for chocolate. So we're gonna find out right now. So in the website where I got it, it says it is 1 part, meaning 1 drop of this, and 3 drops of this. So if you're gonna use 2 drops and 6 drops of this. So I'm gonna start with 2 drops, and this is burgundy wine. Okay, so I picked a color that we can't get in candy coloring. Burgundy wine you can. You have to make it. You have to mix colors in order to get a burgundy. So I wanted to use a gel color that we don't have as a candy coloring. All right, moment of truth. Yes or no? Do you think it's gonna work or not? I'm gonna say yes because I want it to work. Because I have not come across a product that works. All right, so I'm gonna add 2 drops. So 1, 2. Okay. And then I'm gonna add 6 drops of the booster. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 7 went in. All right. Hi. All right, we're gonna mix it. It's doing the same thing that the other brands do, which is I get specks. And I don't know how other people make it work. Here's the thing. It didn't thicken up my chocolate, okay? So it's still smooth, but if I show you guys a close-up of it, oh, you guys can't tell there. There's specks. There's dots everywhere of the gel coloring. Like it separates. It doesn't want to blend in with the chocolate. So I can see all the specks. I'm gonna add more, but it didn't ruin it. But let me continue. Let's do 2 more of these. 1, 2. Do you guys have any suggestions to make this work? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. So it doesn't, I wish it worked because it's not making it thick, which is honestly a positive. I have to keep playing with it to see if how can I get rid of the specks, because look at this. How about mixing it both, but maybe I don't have more chocolate to do that. Because look, it's super smooth. The consistency didn't change, which is awesome. But the colors are not, they're not blending in. Let me see if I can show you guys. I don't know if you guys can tell. No. You guys can't see them there, but there's a lot of specks. Like, you know the eggs that have specks? That's how it looks. You guys are saying to mix these two together first before I put it in there. But, I don't have like a container to do that in. How can I... Alright, I need ideas because I can't think right now. I'm like, how can I mix this in? Because it's a little bit, like it's barely anything. If I put it on wax paper, then I'm not going to be able to like take it off from there. And now I'm gonna have to scrape it. Alright. I can tell if it worked or not because I can... I'm gonna try, not live, but I'll let you guys know. But right now, I wish it would work because my chocolate it's super thin still. It did not ruin it. But the colors are not blending in, so I'm sad about it. I have to keep playing with it. And maybe talk to a few people who I know do this. Not with this brand, the Americolor. They say it works for them. I'm like, it doesn't work for me, but I'm not sure what they're doing. But just thin. All right, I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna dip the navy blue. I'm gonna dip this one. This one already dried. Alright, I'm going to dip this one and just see what we get. Maybe you guys can see it that way, maybe. But it didn't really pick up the color. Right now it's like a lavender. Maybe you need a lot of it. Okay, so I'm going to dip this one then. I'm just going to go for it, okay? Use the color for Easter eggs. You're supposed to mix the booster in the melted chocolate first. Okay, I get what you're saying. Should I try it? I don't want to waste my chocolate. Okay, I do want to try it, what you're saying. They're saying add the booster first and then add the coloring. I don't think it's going to work. That's my opinion, but let me see what I have. But you guys are going to have to wait for me to melt chocolate because I don't have chocolate melted. This cake bubble is already falling on me. I have to like lower. And I have coloring on it. Okay. Give me a second. Just because I have an order to work on, so I don't want to waste my chocolate because I only have this chocolate right here. And I need to do cake pops and chocolate covered strawberries. So I'm not trying to waste my chocolate. But I have chocolate over there. Hold on. I'll call you right now. So you can bring it to me. Okay, I found some chocolate that I used in the morning. It's not the greatest, but I'm not looking for the consistency now. Well, I am, but I'm looking for the specks. I want to get rid of the specks. Gotta take that off, girl. All right. I put a whole minute in so it could get melted quickly. Because that's my last batch of chocolate that I can waste. Any other suggestions that sound a little bit better than, I'm not sure who told me that. But any other ideas? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Alright. Malia. Go get her, girl. Okay. I've been on 47 minutes, so this will be the last thing. I looked it up for the flow code. It says melt the chocolate, add 5 drops, add the mix will, then add the color and mix it. Emma. Here, I'll mix it. I gotta see if it melted or not. Oh man, I got hot. Can you give me a spoon, please? Okay, this chocolate is not the best, okay? It's not the best because it's just not the best. So, but what I'm looking for here is just to see if the specks. I'm not even going to show you guys it's smooth, but it has a lot of like bolitas. Because I'm telling you, this chocolate is not good. But I just want to test it out. Because look, there's like little bolitas. Oh, you guys can't see it there. But there's little bolitas. Okay. Let me read the last comment again because it was a lot and I didn't know what you said. Hold on, let me read the last one. This is the last thing we're doing. This one dried faster than that one. I want you guys to see the specks, but it doesn't show it because my light's too bright. Can you kind of see it there? You see that? Like the dark spots? Como si tienen like manchas. Okay. Oh, hey there. Okay, I looked it up for the flow code. It says melt the chocolate, check. Add 5 drops of the mix well, then add the color and mix it. Okay, so basically what the person earlier, I'm not sure who it was. Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna add 6 drops. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I added 6. I'm gonna mix that. Alright, cross your fingers. Okay, mixed it. Now we're gonna get the gel coloring. Okay, we're gonna do 2 drops. Oh, I got coloring everywhere. 2 drops. 1, 2. Alright, here it goes. Is it the same exact thing? I wish you guys can see it, but it has specks. It didn't work, you guys. What I love about it is that it didn't thicken up my chocolate. Because gel color will thicken it up. But it's not thick. But you can definitely use this for Easter eggs. Because you don't have to sit there and speck. each egg, it'll give it to you naturally. But I will keep playing with it and see what works. And if I do find something that does work, I will definitely share it with you guys. And see, like I said, I will ask a few people that I know do this kind of stuff, and they say it works. So I will talk to them and see if I get any ideas. But yeah, all right, this one is kind of semi-drying, but overall, raspberry is my favorite so far. I still have to try. There's royal blue, the sky blue. Honestly, I'm like, why did I get chocolate? But I remember why I got chocolate, because you know chocolate, you can get milk chocolate, right? Use it for black chocolate. Ooh, that's a good idea. But when I want to do a blush color, I always have to throw in some milk chocolate to get a blush color. I add pink and a little bit of brown, and I always have to get milk chocolate for that. So I'm like, I'll try this one to see if I can get a blush color. So I'm gonna be doing that actually today, because the color, I think I have to double check, but I think my order is blush, the color blush. So I will do it today, and I'll share it in my story, my Instagram, okay? And I'll let you guys know how this one worked on my Instagram. I did buy a rose. This one, the rose. So I have candy coloring everywhere. I would do these two colors to see if I can get a blush. Well, actually, I can't mess up my chocolate. This has to work because I don't have any more chocolate. Okay, you guys, I will let you guys go. Thank you so much for those that have purchased my cookie course. We're over 100 students. The cookie course starts March 17th, so you'll have till March 16th to buy the class, so you still have time. It's on my website. And yeah, so I'll keep you guys updated with more lives and stuff during the week to show you guys the bonuses that we're going to be having in the cookie course, more giveaways that I'm doing in the cookie course. So just stay tuned on my Instagram. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for being here. Positive vibes for all your orders, everything that you have going on this weekend. And yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on the colors that I do like and I don't like on my Instagram, most likely. I'll do like an updated YouTube description here on the bottom once I have tried all the colors, and I'll kind of say I like this one, I don't like this one, so on, so on. All right, you guys, happy Friday. I'll see you guys next time.